Aloha kids, Ukulele Bobby here, and I'm blogging tonight from a very special place in a very special location for a very unusual reason, I guess. But I would actually like to talk about something else just for a minute. I would like to dedicate this because I'm here. You see the fair city of Manchester in my background looking lovely. You can possibly even hear the hum of this city and sense all the good people here, all the lovely people who've pulled together over the last few days through horrendous circumstances. It's touched me personally. A friend of my little girl's was badly hurt and is still in hospital from the awful bombing the other night. I'd just like to say, I don't really know what to say really, because I don't want to be angry. I don't feel much for religion at the moment, even though I'm actually going to be filming for a song which is very, very spiritual. But I don't get religion, I just really don't. We can't ban things like that, but it does seem to cause an awful lot of terrible heartache, and now we see death and misery, and on the young who just can't even understand it. My little girl, you know, being given special lessons in school over the last couple of days, she doesn't understand it. She's only 12. You know, what's that about? Can't we just love one another? And it doesn't feel right what I'm doing. You know, I'm talking about the ukulele, which is lots of fun, and you know, but I can't possibly say that you can heal the world with a tiny little instrument. But you know, it gives me a lot of joy. It gives me a bit of inner peace as well, and I ain't about to go off and do things like that, so maybe it's right for me to carry on doing this video tonight. I've certainly got to try and do something. So anyway, what we're here for, the other thing we're here for, yeah, I'm working up towards doing this special video with astrophotography, beautiful stars in the background while we sing this spiritual song. And tonight I'm going to go out there and do some tests with my little camera, because I've only really done astrophotography once before, you know, and time lapses. It's going to be a time lapse, so I'm going to try and do a time lapse. I can hardly see the camera, by the way, it's just completely pitch black, but there is a light on top of it. I don't really like the dark either. What on earth am I doing up here on my own? But yeah, I'll have to get some friends next time, won't I? Somebody please. Anyway, here's my tripod. There's another tripod with a camera on it. Ukulele, believe it or not, even though it's the middle of the night. Some beautiful new shell beads which my mum gave me. I absolutely adore these, even though that sounds camp. Something to sit on, and we're going to stay here. I've got some coffee and some bits and pieces, some toast, even though that's really for breakfast, isn't it? And I'm going to sit around and see if maybe it gets even darker. It's horrendous. Anyway, there'll be a video to go with this. I can't show you everything. I know it's ridiculous, but I can't show you the stars that we're aiming for because I don't want anyone copying it. It's too special. So I'll give you some lovely views from Werneth Low, and maybe even involve the cenotaph in this time-lapse test that I'm doing tonight. Certainly beautiful enough anyway. Okay, namaste kids, all stay safe and try and love one another. I know it's hard in these times, but let's just think about peace, for God's sake. Actually, let's leave God out of it. For the sake of the universe, let's try and be peaceful and beautiful to one another. See you later. Aloha and Lorks and Mussy, Ukulele Bobby here. Yes, it's the middle of the night and I am trying to do my thing with this proverbial night shoot, astrophotography. It's very cold and I have got my blanket on here. A wee bit of tartan for you in the middle of the night. Oh no! And you see in the background is the lovely Glossop, where they eat their own young. They don't really, I'm joking. If I twizzle round now, you'll see nothing else whatsoever. Where's Manchester? Oh, it's on the other side of the cenotaph. I've taken a nice picture of the cenotaph for you, which is looking particularly nice. Anyway, I'm going to just show you my little rig here that we've got going. If I can just work out how to use this iPhone camera. Okay, there's my lovely camera bag with all sorts of stuff that I don't really need in there, because the camera is doing its job at the moment. A few bits and pieces, little tripod that I was going to use to film myself, and that's not going to happen now, I don't think. That's my tucker bag with me toasting and stuff. There, of course, is the obligatory ukulele, which is bedecked with my lovely pink flower lye, and in the middle there you can see my little Squidward, which Hattie bought me. I always have some accoutrements that the kids bought me. There is my cajon drum, which I brought up here with me, which I wasn't actually going to play the drum, I was going to sit on it, but yeah, we're not going to do a song. I don't think it's going well enough. But over here is, of course, my lovely camera, which is merrily shooting every 34 seconds. It's taking a long exposure shot of the stars, and it's not working brilliantly well, but this is just a pilot mission. I'm just getting some settings sorted. I think I need a wider lens. Let's just have a look, see what we're getting there, see if you can see anything. But yeah, so I'm having terrible trouble with condensation on the lens. I don't really know what I'm going to be able to do about that, other than film in a drier country at night, which is, I don't know if that's going to be possible, because we've got to do it here really. Anyway, that's it. I'll bung on the end 2 or 3 seconds of this little time lapse if it's worked, and a couple of nice stills that I've got while I've been up here. The cenotaph, view out over towards Manchester, and hopefully you'll like them. Anyway, take care, much love, and remember what I said earlier. Let's just all be beautiful with one another. Love you, take care, bye.